Oh, it's time again to visit our old nemesis. Not gonna lie, I do enjoy responding to Rachel's articles because they're fun and dumb, and I love railing on her takes. Hello, everyone. I'm Mecha. I'm your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. Oh, if you are new to the channel, one of my old staples last year, 2 years ago, we're railing on the lovely human Twitterati, human temper tantrums, human trigger hottie over at the Mary Crapping Sue. Oh, my poof didn't work. That's okay. Rachel Larchman has a few things to say about Stephen Dorff of Blade fame. You know what? I remember him from being incessantly demented in that 80s movie. I don't remember the name. Was it House or The Gate? I can't remember. He was in one of those. It was the one where they had the gateway to hell under the house. That's why I forget the name of it. But he was in that as a kid. And he was in Incessantly Demented, which is like a movie that I'm more into. See, I forget everything that happened in that movie. I haven't seen it for about 15 years. But then again, I never saw Blade, so who the fuck cares? Insults garbage Black Widow in Marvel movies. Oh, Rachel, are you taking your little fandoms a little too seriously? And I have to knock it. Where is my writing crop? You guys are right. We need a writing crop for this. This is a Mary Sue article. After all, we need the writing crop. I don't know where it is. Well, we got this one. Where's my loud thwacker? I don't know where my loud thwacker went. I don't see it. Well, we got the less loud. Oh, here it is. It's down here. It's under my chair. And he was Stu Cliff in Backbeat. I never saw Backbeat. Rob. Oh, Rachel. Stephen Dorff of Blade fame insults garbage. Yeah, guess what? It's probably gonna be fucking garbage. That's why. You don't need to feel bad for Scarlett Johansson. People still know her name, Stephen. It's not about being famous for some people, Rachel, even, see, for people like me, I can complain and piss and moan all day about not having, 500,000 subscribers and not getting $1,000 in super chats a day, but I have my integrity, and I think Stephen Dorff might be a little bit more like that, too. He might be a little bit more the type of person who'd rather make something that he's, I don't know, being able to act in and stretch his emotional range and have some creativity with, and not play the little Marvel game of having to say and do all the right thing, having the Twitterati come after you for, I don't know, being the wrong political affiliation or wrong shade, wrong skin color half the damn time. Or, you do realize that that's what a lot of these people do, Rachel, right? Or maybe he just wants to star in something that's going to, I don't know, be of more impact to people on a spiritual or intellectual level. Maybe he wants to make something a little more high art than swinging around in front of a green screen. It's a lot farther back than I thought. On a harness. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he feels bad for her because she does have some serious acting chops, if given the right opportunity and roles. But no, she's parading around in Black Widow. Another series of person we don't care to hear from talks about how they hate Marvel movies. All right, and I don't even think he hates Marvel movies, does he? Oh, yeah. He might hate them. Who knows? Who cares? They're not the iconic high art things that I think you guys think they are, right? There's nothing wrong with liking a stupid popcorn movie. There's nothing wrong with liking a fun little romp, right? These movies, Marvel movies, are in their essence the type of movie that like my mom and I would go and see. Or you drag me, like if it's a date night movie, right? It's like, well, there's a Marvel movie. Or you're out with friends, you're hanging out, you're going someplace, or you're bored for the weekend. It's like, you want to go see that Marvel movie? Sure. That's all Marvel movies are to a lot of the majority of the population, right? Most people who watch these things are not your diehard, comic book collectors. Most people who watch Marvel movies have never opened a single comic book in their life and have no intention to. Hate to break it to you, there's a good chunk of people out there like me who are never going to get into the deeper lore or anything else. We're only going to see what's on screen, because I'm the same way with Star Wars. And I never, ever, ever hide the fact that I only care about what's on screen in front of me. And even then, sometimes I don't, because sometimes more interesting things happen behind the scenes or in the drama with these actors. So, no Rachel Leishman. He says the Black Widow looks like garbage. It does! See, he wasn't calling all Marvel movies garbage. He said it looks like garbage. I did a video on this yesterday. I forgot what he said. It's a garbage Black Widow movie. You know what? It probably will be. It does kind of look dumb the more I think about it. Because, like, when I first saw the trailer, my reaction was, okay, that was kind of fun. I'll be excited. Because you want to like something. You want to enjoy these things. You want to get on the hype train. You're like, yes, finally, this is what everybody's been asking for, right? This is what everybody who's been invested in these movies and in these franchises before I came into it. Because I came into it way later. As like kind of an adjacent thing to the Star Trek stuff, because it's all connected.
Everything is sexist. Everything is racist.
But no. It does kind of look like garbage. It looks kind of dumb. And all this marketing and everything that they've been doing is like, oh, it's gonna put men in its place and it passes the Bechdel test. Feminism doesn't pass the Bechdel test, by the way, because all these feminists do is talk about men constantly. Someone who has seen the movie, it's easily in my top 3 favorite Marvel movies ever. But in a recent interview with The Independent, Dorff expressed that he did not want to be in a movie like Black Widow, and he felt embarrassed for Scarlett Johansson. You know, Scarlett Johansson, one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood. Okay, Dorff, you do realize that there's a little bit more for somebody who's anti-money and oh my God, money's just so gross. Imagine doing something for money. They certainly like to flip the script every fucking time somebody, I don't know, they like is paid a high salary. You know what? Maybe if these people in this side of history, quote unquote, like the Mary Sue, like the wokier than thou zealots, actually could fucking stick to their side even. Because, see, now you're supporting capitalism. I thought you guys were so damn against it. I thought money was gross to you people. Oh, but no, of course not. It's Rachel Crapping Leishman. They just got to write whatever hate take to get a click. Fine, I'll monetize your ass. I don't give a fuck anymore. I still hunt on the good shit because I don't want to be a Black Widow. It looks like garbage to me. It looks like a bad video game. And that's what he said yesterday. He's right, too. He's right. It does kind of look like it. Most of these CGI Marvel movies kind of look like bad video games, right? And for me personally, if I'm playing a video game, I'm going to want to play House Flipper. I've been playing a lot of House Flipper lately. Watch my House Flipper streams. They're very, very fun. Okay, bro, but have you not technically been in a Marvel movie thanks to... Well, didn't it kind of get retconned? Maybe he's the one who knows. Maybe he knows how embarrassing it is being in Blade. Huh? Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Rachel. Wouldn't he be the exact person, having been on that side of the camera, knowing what stunt work goes on, knowing the filming, knowing the fandoms, knowing what it does to your career, knowing how the Twitterati come after everybody, like Chris Pratt. We're going to talk about him, too. I guess that's the big news today. That is the problem, Rachel. And you know what? When you really, really want to have a little stupid hate take like this, again, he's attacking away from marginalized creators to get their content made. No, he's not. This year's Oscars are the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen, he said. My business is becoming a big game show. You have actors that don't have a clue what they're doing. You have filmmakers that don't have a clue what they're doing. We're all these little boxes on these streamers. TV, film, it's one big clusterfuck of content now. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about everybody being a talking head. Right? We're all in these little boxes. Everybody's in a Zoom call. Everybody, like every one of these fucking actors looks worse than your average YouTube content creator. My production value is higher than what you're seeing in every one of these interviews from these Zoom meetings. He's absolutely right, Rachel. He's absolutely right. And if you are so goddamn obsessed with the color of people's skin that you think it's about marginalizing, then it's not. It's a horrible look on Dorff's part. It doesn't give marginalized creators a platform. It really, really doesn't. You know who's marginalized? I am. I will never fucking have a TV show or a movie. And I guarantee fucking to you it's based on how I look on the outside. I am tired of this article. Oh, I'm going back to my live chat. You know what, Rachel? Next time you have a shit hate take, she, her, has a hate tag, do your goddamn research and figure out what you're actually angry about. Because this makes you seem like you're flip-flopping and you're only angry because REEE and tribalism. And I'm tired of tribalism. I'm Mecha, and I'm going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
You want to see my crank?